I had to film a new video. Like, my face was on the screen. You could have saw every pore. So I'm doing another video. We're talking about the thread. I will tell you that definitely with the Janome MB7, you definitely have to use a higher quality thread. I initially started out on the P800. I still use that machine. I actually love that machine. And I bought the Bro thread from Amazon. I don't know where else you can get it, but I bought it from Amazon, and I think you could get something like 20, 25 spools for like 18 bucks. It's really inexpensive. Even on the P800, I was getting thread shred. Like, it was shredding during the stitching, and I didn't understand what it was. I kept rethreading my machine, kept rethreading my machine until I did further research to find out that for me, it was the thread. So on the Janome MB7, it is a very, very fickle machine. Like, it's super sensitive. You guys can see, I don't know what I did. Anyway, yeah, don't talk about it. I've been up moving my sewing machines. I'm going to tell you about the new machines that I got. But anyway, you definitely cannot do the Bro thread on the Janome MB7. You're going to get thread breaks. You're going to get shredding. And I will tell you, when I changed my thread, I think I spent like $100 on thread. Like, I got a lot of spools of thread for Bro thread. And it didn't matter. There's some colors that shredded more, like my reds, they shredded a lot. I found that quite a bit on red thread. The red thread for Bro thread just shreds a lot. Now I'm gonna show you how this thread breaks. You're gonna see it. Today it did okay. Let's see. Hold on. So with the Bro thread, I think I've been coaxing that one a little bit. With the Bro thread, this thread shreds. You're gonna see it. Watch now, it won't do it. Yeah, look. Okay, okay, you can see this is kind of what it looks like when it's in the machine. Wait, what do people say? Put it behind your hand. Okay, so this is what it looks like when it shreds in the machine. It gets curly, it gets all fuzzy, it just breaks. Now, I will tell you that I got so frustrated, I decided, okay, it is the thread, because it was happening on the P800 and the Janome MB7. Again, I think you guys know in another video, I said that the Janome, it is like a relationship. You have to coddle and work with it. You got to really, really work with it. So I did I think the total amount, because I went back the next day, was $300 something, maybe $305 worth of thread. And I chose Floriani, the local embroidery shop that sells a lot of machines in Orange County, and local to me sold Floriani, and it was a better thread. They explained to me everything, and it actually is a better thread than the Bro thread. I have not used Madeira. I haven't invested that kind of money yet. I know it's probably, I think somebody said $8 or $9 a spool, which actually isn't expensive. It's just, and the spools are bigger. It's just that I have a little apartment, so I don't have room to store all of that. And I want to get through my Floriani first. I will start merging in the Madeira. But as you can see, look, I'm pulling on this thread so hard. It takes a lot to break that thread. A lot. And look at the end. You see a little fuzzy, but I pulled that thread. It takes, let's see if I can do a side by side, see what breaks first. Sorry, you guys. Okay, so we're gonna use the same tension. Look, and the Bro thread broke first, okay? So I'm doing this literally in front of you guys. Like, there's no gimmick, there's no edit with this. You can see, I think I have another spool I have a bunch of spools of the Floriani. That one's not open. Let's see the red. Okay, we're gonna try this right here. We're gonna pull on the gray. The gray is the Bro thread. It's kind of difficult. Okay, we'll just do it this way. Now it won't break. I think because it's leaning on the other one. Okay, here we go. Let's try it. Let's try it. Crap. You gotta be. look, this thread is good. It's some good thread, Floriani. So it takes a lot to break this thread. And I will tell you, I will admit that once I changed to the Floriani, and I'm not saying like it's the best thread. For me, it is the best thread that I've owned. And on the Janome MB7, I definitely eliminated a lot of thread breaks, like a lot. And I will tell you what I tried to do. I was like, I don't want to use the bro thread. I mean, I don't want to waste the bro thread. So I tried to, like, if I needed a gray, I would do the gray bro thread and then maybe 2 or 3 spools out of the 7 bro thread, and then the rest Floriani. And every time it went to the bro thread, the machine is not dumb. I don't know why I thought that was gonna work. I don't know. The machine knew that it was not Floriani. So it would break and it was shredding and there was nothing I could do about it. I had to change those threads out. And so I will tell you that the best thing to do is to upgrade your thread. If you're using cheap thread like bro thread, you definitely want to change that out. Now, we'll tell you another good thing about the Floriani spools. And you may have this, I think it's on a lot of spools, but it's not on the bro thread. You know how you have these loose ends? Boom, boom. Here, let's see. You can pull this up, right? You can pull the end up and you can put the thread over it and put it back down. It holds your thread in. So this is one thing that I like. You just have to press it on really good. I didn't do it that well. So you press it on, look, and it holds the thread. So that's one thing that I like about a little more expensive thread. As you can see on the bro thread, you don't really have that option. However, you do have, wait, is it on here? No. I lied. This is not the spool that it's on. It's also on most good threads. So this is, this is Sulky. Same thing. Sulky's a good thread too. If you have your thread edge, I taped this one. But this also, you can put your thread in here and close it back. So that's one good thing about these threads. I love them. I'm going to show you the Anton Robinson. Actually, I like the Anton Robinson, I think. But I didn't get this first. The Anton Robinson was sold at Joann's, but through the machine, the people who sell machines, the sales rep there in the machine section, they actually stock Anton Robinson. So I got a spool, and actually this works really good. Oh my God, today is just great. Well, maybe, no, I guess my idea was right. I lied. Anton is not the one I like. I have used it. Now this works on my PE800 without really shredding. So I will use that. And I actually used it on the Janome without shredding too much. I have had some issues with it now that I'm thinking about it. But as you can see, look, I'm just ripping this off. Like, I'm barely pulling it. Another thing I feel about the bro thread is that they mass produce it and you get it. I'm sure they are like fulfilled by Amazon. So I don't know how long the thread sits. And that's one thing I know with the higher quality threads, they're moving them constantly. But the bro thread, I don't know. But yeah, I think this is why I didn't go back to the Anton Robinson, because I don't think a thread should break like this, like at all. So if this is by hand, and I'm doing this in front of you guys, if this is what's happening by hand, imagine the pressure of the machine, right? And it's just going, 800 stitches per minute. That thread won't keep up with it. So it looks like the bro thread's slightly stronger than that Anton Robinson. And again, don't forget, there are colors that will break easier than others. I find the reds for bro thread, like I said, obviously the yellow for Anton Robinson. But at any rate, make sure, that's a good tip. Make sure you get good thread. Don't buy the bro thread. You're going to be so frustrated because it is not... the machine doesn't like it. My machine doesn't like it. Okay, look, you guys, I did not do any edge gel. It's the weekend. I'm so sorry. And So that's it. I don't want to hold you guys any longer. You take care. I'm going to do another video later and we'll talk about some other stuff. Bye.